the Gimped Ninja.
Hey everyone, it's Mother's Day, so be sure to give your mom a call and let her know how much you love her. Mamma mia! So yeah, in honor of that, I guess I'm gonna read this, which is a book that my mom read to me when I was little. And yeah, it's Love You Forever by Robert Munch. And yeah, anyways, see, yeah. Okay, so let's just get to it. This, actually, my mom gave me this for Christmas, so yeah. Anyways. Okay. Mother held her newborn baby and rocked back and forth very slowly. Back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And while she held him, she sang, I love you forever, I like you for always. As long as you're living, my baby, you'll be. And look at the pretty picture. I should probably have my glasses on for this, but I think I'm okay for now. The baby grew. He grew and grew and grew and grew and grew and grew and grew until he was 2 years old. And then he ran all around the house, acting like a little asshole, because that's what kids do. Pulled out all the books from the shelf, pulled out all the food from the refrigerator, took his mom's watch and flushed it down the crapper. Sometimes his mother said, this kid's driving me crazy. Because, you know, it's a kid. Getting pretty. I always made it a point to drive my mom nuts. But at night time, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked up over the side in his bed, and if he was really asleep, she picked him up, rocked him back and forth. While she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby, you'll be. Little boy grew up. He grew and 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 grew some more and grew some more. And when he was 9 years old, he never wanted to come in for dinner or take a bath. And when Grandma visited, he always said bad words. Sometimes his mother wanted to sell him to the zoo. Because, yeah. Yeah, my mom probably would have done that. But at night, when he was asleep, the mother quietly opened the door, crawled across the floor, looked over the side of the bed, picked up that 9-year-old boy, rocked him back and forth, and while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you for always, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby, you'll be. That's kind of the repeating theme throughout the book. Actually, if you think about this book, it's actually kind of creepy, but, you know, the sentiment's there, and it's nice, and, yeah, okay. Anyways. The boy grew up, and he grew and grew until he was a teenager. He had strange friends, wore strange clothes, and listened to strange music. Sometimes his mother felt like she was in a zoo, and for some reason he looks like, I don't know, Buddy Holly. But at night time, when the teenager was asleep, the mother opened the door to his room, crawled across the floor, looked over the side of the bed, and if he was really asleep, she rocked him back and forth and sang, I'll love you for always. I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby, you'll be. She's creepy. The teenager grew and grew until he was a grown-up man. He left home and got a house across town. But sometimes on dark nights, the mother got into her car and drove across town. She's some kind of stalker. If the lights in her son's house were out, she opened the bedroom door, crawled across the floor, looked over the side of his bed, and if he was asleep, she held him and rocked him back and forth. And while she rocked him, she sang, I'll love you forever, like you for always, as long as I'm living, my baby, you'll be. Just about done, I swear. Well, that mother got older and older and older, and she called up her son and said, you better come see me, I'm very sick and very old. And her son came to see her. And when he came in the door, she tried to sing. She sang, I'll love you forever, I'll like you for always. But she couldn't finish because she was too old and sick. The son went to his mother, picked her up, rocked her back and forth, and sang, I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always, as long as I'm living. My mommy, you'll be. Sorry. Love you, Mom. When the son came home that night, he stood for a long time at the top of the stairs. He went into the room where his very new baby daughter was sleeping, picked her up in his arms, very slowly rocked her back and forth. And while he rocked, he sang, "I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as you're living, my baby, you'll be." Sorry. Yeah. But I love you, Mom. Have a good Mother's Day. And be sure to call your mother, everyone else.